Every immigrant has a journey to see greener pastures, of resilience, and so on. My guests today have similar experiences, life journey experiences that they would like to share with us. Dear viewers, it's with pleasure I would like you to meet a very prolific couple, Zara and Ali from Iran. I'm sure you'll enjoy meeting them as much as I did.
Thank you very much.
So welcome Ali and Zara, and so very nice to see you. Good to see you.
It's nice to be
How's
here.
it going?
Yeah, it's
going.
very
It's
nice.
cold.
Yeah,
It's cold.
exactly. But-
First of all, I want to know, how do you greet people in Iran? How do you, within your own culture?
I'll go
and-
first.
Yeah?
for sure,
We
yeah.
say hi and shake hands.
Really? That's universal.
That's the normal procedure. Maybe the 3 cheek kisses are traditional too, but again, mainly handshake.
Handshaking. That's between women and women, and okay. And
Yeah.
Ali, how would you be greeting?
Yeah, so what I remember is that usually, so it depends. If you're seeing each other on a daily basis, it's just, shake hand. But let's say if you haven't seen each other for a long
Right.
time, they would just
That would be a big hug.
hug.
A big hug.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
that's what
kisses.
you again.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a
yeah,
very
so-
common gesture of just embracing people. Yeah. So Thunder Bay is now your newfound love.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure it is. Like, it's been 5 years now.
It's been
that-
5 years.
Exactly. We've been in Thunder Bay, and we know a lot of, people here. Some of them are born and raised in Canada. Some of them are like first generation immigrants that
Iranians.
exactly, and from other nations too, that we are feeling like a family now.
Wow.
Yeah,
How
yeah,
nice.
so it's-
How long back did you say was it?
So we came here June 2013.
2013.
Yeah, and then we came for 1 year.
You came for 1 year.
Then we got staying for 2 years.
Okay.
Then we thought Thunder Bay is a good city to stay
Uh-huh.
in, so we bought a
Grows
house.
on
Now
you.
it's 5 years.
It's been 5 years
Yeah.
now.
Exactly.
Yeah. Where did you move from?
So we came from we came originally from Iran, of course. We have family in Mississauga, so we were there for a while, and then we came here.
How did Thunder Bay happen? How did you find Thunder Bay? Or Thunder Bay, how did Thunder Bay find you?
Okay, that's a good question. I was lucky enough to find a professional job in Thunder Bay.
Yourself. You came
Yeah.
first. Okay.
And it was with Lakehead University. I was working as a researcher postdoc for a drug design team. Very like a professional team of doctors, pharmacists, biologists, working on heart attack prevention drugs. My background, my PhD was chemistry, and I liked biochemistry too, so this was a great opportunity for me to get into the field that I liked. Of course, Ali is always supportive of my career path. This was not an exception. So of course we came to Thunder Bay. That's how Thunder Bay happened.
So you came with the position.
Yeah.
With the Lakehead research place. Okay.
Yeah. And
then?
then so I was supposed to be here for 1 year. Then again, it continued 2 years. And then after that, we're still in Thunder Bay, enjoying the weather.
Besides
Great
everything
people,
else.
yeah, exactly.
What about you, Ali?
So yeah,
How did
as,
you find your
yeah,
career path?
Yeah, for sure. So as Zara said, when we came here, based on the work background that I had in quality, I was looking for a quality engineer position here.
So you're
And
an
then-
engineer.
Exactly, and then I found a job at Bombardier, and since then I've been working there.
So both of you have found your niche as to professional niches, both of you?
Yeah.
And are you still continuing with your research work?
No, actually, after 2 years, there were some personal reasons that I had to switch from biochemistry to something else. And well, my previous background before coming to Canada was oil and gas and catalyst. That's where I worked for a longer time. So we had two options: either move from Thunder Bay to Alberta, Edmonton, somewhere that I can practice that,
Oil
or
intensive area. Yeah,
exactly,
Exactly,
or change my career path to something that I like again, and I can make a connection between my background of chemistry and the new career path. That's why I decided to get into financial industry.
So now, okay.
That's when I changed career path. And my main goal is to connect this new path that I found and I really like to the previous history of education and experience that I have. And I think it's doable.
So this is a common trend with all the immigration stories, with all the people that I meet. They come with backgrounds that, with skills and backgrounds and education and qualifications, experience. But
we call Canada the land of opportunities and
Yes.
land of professionalism. Maybe that's why, because when you come to Canada, you as an immigrant, you see life as a fresh thing to start. You have some ideas in your mind that you want to follow, but this is a reset button. There is no limitations. There's so many paths in front of you that you can decide to go. And as an immigrant, you have nothing to lose.
nothing to lose. Yeah, you start
So
over again.
you
come
go
with that.
full force.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So I think that's maybe one of the main reasons that immigrants change career paths and they are very successful in anything they start, because they put their heart and energy into the new thing they start. And because they are professionals, they know how to get
And there's
to,
a lot
to,
at
to the
stake as
success.
well.
Yeah,
right? There's a lot at
exactly.
stake. But while you are carving your professional life, adapting to new professions and career paths, was there at any point of time a conflict with trying to find yourself, your identity? Who am I? Those kind of questions came to your mind.
I don't think that would be a bit of challenge when you have a goal, you have a reason, right? So if you're immigrating, it's a very serious change in your life, and definitely that must have a very strong reason. So I think in any situation when you have a challenge that would be challenging your identity, or culturally you will be challenged, that wouldn't be of a big issue when you have a big reason. It helps you to keep moving and pass all of those challenges, and you would see all of those as an opportunity for growth.
I know.
Right? So I myself, in any of those cases, I didn't think that it's like an obstacle. I saw it as an opportunity to change, right? Because definitely when you're moving from your previous country to a new country,
True.
that needs a lot of courage.
Lots of courage. Yeah.
Definitely you need to have a way to adapt yourself with the environment, and that doesn't help you if you want to keep your mentality from previous culture, previous home. You need to be open to change and improve.
I would just call it positive attitude.
Exactly.
Exactly.
forward.
It all comes down to the attitude, how you see the challenges.
On that very good note, if it is okay with you, we'll take a very short break. Ali and
Absolutely.
Zara.
Yes.
And dear viewers, stay tuned. We have so much more to know about Ali and Zara. We'll be right back. Welcome back, viewers. You're watching Asian Vibes, and my guest today is Ali and Zara from Iran, and now very well settled here in Thunder Bay with their respective professions. So we were talking about careers and professional life and all that, but you both of you are highly qualified, experienced people. You are a PhD. How many? You said chemistry, biochemistry is one of your PhD degrees.
Yeah.
Is there anything else in addition to?
Well, I studied, my master's is biochemistry.
As well.
Yeah, and then I have 2 postdocs, one in nanocatalyst design, and one in biochemistry again.
Nice.
Yeah.
And Ali, you're an engineer.
Yes.
So with all of these, experiences, education, skills that you brought with you, did you at any point think that, it would be so easy to get a job? I shouldn't have any problem. A lot of us come with that, that mentality. We come with that approach that, it should not be a problem. I just have to show my CV and there it, jobs would be at my door. Was that?
I want to say, before I come to Thunder Bay, I have that idea that, there's going to be some challenges, but I didn't know that it's going to be that difficult, right? So, before I was thinking that, having the experience and the knowledge is what you need, and after that, you just need to send the resume, right? But then later on, I figured out that that is only 50% of
maybe less.
Yes, exactly. And the other 50 is how to build your network, right? And it is very critical that I think any immigrant that is coming to Canada, they need to know about that. They need to start with daily discussions with people who are in your neighborhood. When you get settled in a city, you need to figure out about the demographic of the place, about the people, approach them and let them know first, where are you coming from? let them know what's the reason that you are here. And I think based on my experience, this is all of the thing that a person who is living in Thunder Bay, they need to know. They want to know what is the reason you're here, what do you want to do, then they can help you with that, right? So
fitting yourself with the market, yeah?
Exactly.
Market what the Thunder Bay offers, right?
Exactly.
So what do people want to know? Where are you from? You're from Iran. And are you from the same city? Tell us a little bit more about Iran. We'd love to know a little.
You go first.
I come from a bigger town. I come from Iran's capital, Tehran. A mega city with 20 million
almost,
people. Busy life. That's where I come from.
Was that a cultural change for you?
And coming from that big of a city to Thunder Bay, you're like, everything is
Where
quiet.
is everybody?
Exactly. 7 o'clock, everybody's home. So there's no traffic. So before, when I used to go to work, I had to wake up, say 4 o'clock, be out of the door at 5 so that I can make it at 7:38 at work. That's how much traffic I had to. And then when I wanted to come back, normally the rush hour was 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. I would wait at work till 6, then leave at 7 or something so that I can get home.
Traffic.
Then here, 10 minutes. Like it takes half an hour from the time I'm awake till the time I'm at work. So that's a blessing. I will take it every day.
And 10 minutes sometimes is a long wait in a traffic signal.
Exactly.
And another thing that I think was funny, when we came here, we came June, so everywhere was beautiful.
Yeah.
And people were so here it looked like to us Thunder Bay was a camp kind of thing because it was. And then people were saying we have camps, and we were like, what?
Yeah, even the camp culture. Yeah, the camp culture for us was also very something very
houses,
new.
Here, just like camp.
So that's the difference.
I mean, why do you have to go from such a beautiful place to another place to camp?
But then you drive 20 minutes, you're in heaven. It's beautiful.
The natural beauty.
Where
are you from in Iran?
So I'm originally from Isfahan. It's one of the very big cities in Iran. It's the city of art and history. They're so beautiful.
Iran.
Architecture.
The other name is Persia.
Yeah.
Yes.
Old Persia.
And the moment you think about Iran, Persia, you're thinking of rich history, culture, poetry.
Exactly. Oh yeah.
Oh my
200
God.
BC, approximately at least, right? Yeah.
And I hear that you've got about 20 plus UNESCO heritage sites.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. And
awesome.
So,
lots of historical places, lots of history. It goes again. It goes back to 200 BC. There's lots to see.
Lots to see. Lots to just to cherish that history. I see that you brought this beautiful tablecloth and this piece of
all handmade.
artifact. These are all handmade.
Handmade,
yes, they're all handmade.
These are. This is called terme. So the pattern is very Persian style, and it's woven by hand from silk. And then these are
khatams.
Khatams. Yeah. So they're normally made from
Ivory and
ivory and like the copper.
the brass and copper, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
And then there is a-
intricate, yeah? What
Yeah.
intricate
Exactly.
work.
Yeah, and then again, the pattern is very Persian. These are mainly the art of handmade stuff from Isfahan, Ali's
Exactly.
Oh, these
hometown.
are from your,
Exactly.
oh,
Yeah,
okay.
these
Amazing.
are from Ali's hometown, and yeah,
Do you miss home?
I miss food.
What is Iranian food like?
It's good. It's amazing.
Lots of spices for sure, yeah?
Yeah, lots
Yeah.
of.
It's not a spicy food, but it has.
It's not a
different-
spicy food, yes.
Exactly.
I would say Persian cuisine is lots of aromas, lots of. It smells really good. It's very aromatic.
Saffron is one of-
Saffron,
Exactly.
rose water. What else? Like pomegranate molasses.
Yeah,
pomegranate, yeah?
It's very. It's very aromatic. Not much of spices, but
Just the flavors. And
Yeah.
aroma.
Exactly.
And lots of dry fruits, right?
Yeah,
You-
lots
in
of dry
Iran,
fruits.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
famous for its dry fruits too.
There is a specific dish that you put pretty much pistachios, almonds
walnuts.
in the rice, and you put saffron rice on top, and it's really delicious.
So it's also rice-based
Yeah.
cuisine?
It's mainly rice-based cuisine, white rice. The closest I found here was the basmati rice, but yeah,
But it's a different kind of rice that you
it
have?
is a different
Yeah,
kind of rice.
jasmine rice also is.
Oh,
It's
jasmine.
a
yeah.
mix. I would say the smell is the jasmine rice, but the texture is basmati rice.
There is so much similarity between our cultures as well.
Very
yeah,
much.
this motif is so common
find
and
similar
similar.
texture,
Yeah, the
yeah.
mango
Very
pattern that we call this mango pattern here.
Yeah.
It's so similar to our cultures.
Yeah,
yes.
it is very similar. At the end of the day, all of it was one Persia, one country. Then, as the time goes by,
Wars and battles and
exactly,
everything,
it gets separated, and now what's left from Persia is Iran. But it's all one culture. It is.
Even if you look at the pattern on that, fabric there, and the pattern on your shawl, I think is they
There are
have the same curve,
similarities.
right? Although they are coming from different countries,
Different
but they
countries,
have
yeah.
the same origins, the same curve in the design, and it
Yeah.
just says how connected
Ali
they are.
and Zara, if you don't mind, we'll take another short break.
Sure.
And Ali, I want to know what you're missing from home.
For sure. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dear
thank
viewers,
you.
stay tuned. We'll be right back with Ali and Zara. Welcome back, viewers. You're watching Asian Vibes, and my guest today is Ali and Zara. And we're talking about Iran and moving to Thunder Bay and finding your professional and career paths. So, Ali, before we went on our break, I wanted to know what is that you're missing?
Yes, yeah. So from back home, first family is the one that I'm missing the most, and then there is we have beautiful almond gardens there. Especially my dad has a very beautiful almond garden that once after a while, whenever I miss back home, I go and watch those beautiful pictures. And,
Lots of beautiful blossoms. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, they blossom,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's just heavenly, especially in the spring when they open.
And
the scent is
the
just
scent, the aroma is
so,
beautiful. Yeah,
fabulous.
I was just admiring that you said that these were
Exactly.
from.
Oh yeah, and those are again if you
This
open
is-
the lid there, we have some candies also inside that. It's called gas, and it's
Okay.
kind of like nougat
Thank
that
you.
they make in Isfahan. It's just so delicious.
Okay.
Like I cannot, as soon as I start, I go to the end. I just
There's
No.
pistachio inside,
Yeah.
depending on what type. It has almonds, nuts, or pistachios inside.
But do you get
They're
any of
sweet.
these here?
yeah, you can find
Well,
it.
Mom
not
brought
in,
that.
Thunder
My mom
Bay.
brought that.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
But I know
But-
in Toronto you can find
Exactly.
You do?
There
Yeah.
are some
In
like
Iranian
streets that
stores.
have all different type of
Nice.
Iranian foods. You can find gas also
Nice.
as
it.
one
You
of
should
the.
take it with black tea.
Oh, with black tea.
Yeah,
All
It
right.
that
tastes
works
good.
best with
How
black
how
tea.
That's the best
different
way.
is the tea? How
So
is
what
it a
we put-
ritual? For us, it's
So-
a big ritual to have
It
tea.
is.
Definitely, yes.
Tea is a part of Iranian culture. We make tea with cardamom. Again, for us, the scent of everything is very important. So it's we either put cardamom in the tea, or or rose water or
sometimes cinnamon too.
Yeah, or like it's aromatic stuff that
rose
that
water
add,
sometimes.
that add not necessarily a taste but a smell.
I've never tried tea with rose water, right?
You should try it.
Yeah, we
It's
should
so
something.
awesome.
So
Yes,
that's something
exactly.
very new.
It's very relaxing.
It's very relaxing as well. So when you said that, when you came here and people wanted to know about you, your, culture, place, home, everything, but did that help you to network? How did you bridge
definitely.
those gaps?
Like I have a very vivid picture of the first days that we came here to Thunder Bay. From very first day, we had very helpful friends from university, Ali and Saida. Yes,
so when we came to the airport, as any immigrant, when you go to a new town, you don't nobody. And especially as an immigrant, you don't even know the culture, right?
No.
You're like, okay, what's going to happen?
And you're not on holiday. You come here to stay. Yeah.
Exactly.
When you see one friendly face that you know, it's just a blessing.
It means the world.
It's a heavy weight off your shoulder. And we had two Iranian friends, Ali Azizi and Saida Dotgostar. Both of them, they came to pick us up at the airport. It was just amazing. Then Ali helped us, Ali Azizi helped us find, so we spent 2 days in the hotel, and then he helped us find a house to rent. And then we got settled and everything.
And slowly you started to
Exactly,
network.
yeah. Like I remember our first landlord, like they were very helpful. Like even the lady, we will call her grandma. Like she was so helpful. Like it took us like few weeks till we buy a car, and she was there every time we wanted to drive for shopping, or I don't know, we wanted to even go to the dealership to get a car. Like she was there, and it says it all. Like if you want to build a relationship and a good network, you have to start it from the place that you're living. And this is what I did it, and it helped me a lot. Like I remember another neighbor we had, her name was Mary. So few days after when we went there and we introduced ourselves and said where are we coming from and what is my background, she gave me her business card. And she said, like, here's my business card. You can go to TBMA and the Thunder Bay Multicultural Association. And then she said, go talk to Sandy. Sandy, again, is another great we are still like family. Like he invites us over, we invite him with, his lovely family. And then I went there. Back to that time, he was working with Profession North. And then he introduced me to different businesses that were here. He also introduced me to employment centers we had, and then I went there. I started look for places, introduce myself.
One step at a time.
Exactly. So most of the time it was like ask me and Zara to approach people here and just let them know
that you're there.
Exactly, because till you go and talk, and I think that's other thing about people being so nice here that they don't want to asking too much question. They wait for you first to go.
Tell about yourself.
I think that's a part of misunderstanding that sometimes would happen, right? If you don't go and don't talk to them first, just wave hands saying hi, good morning every morning, then it wouldn't be easy for them being
to
a polite people. Exactly. Just okay, so why these people are here, what they want to do. Maybe they think, okay, so this family here, maybe they're here for a vacation, and they want to leave after it's 1 or 2 weeks.
Communication.
Till you go and talk to them, no, I'm gonna stay here. I'm looking for a job. This is the goal that I have. This is the reason that I've been following, and that's why I'm here. And based on my experience, nice people here, they are more than happy to help you with.
So did you also volunteer? Did you get to volunteer?
That's another thing I wanted to mention. So when we came to Thunder Bay, we didn't know anybody. Again, 2 people were our first connections. But after that, you got to start volunteering in a society. You got to build your network.
And is that common back home?
It is.
You do
It is,
volunteer,
Especially
yeah.
for jobs.
But this is
yes.
something
It is
that I
more-
learned.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. It's more like it's more valued here in Canada, I see. But that's the first way you can get into the community. I've built great relationships,
Ships through volunteers.
amazing people through volunteering. Because people who start volunteering in the community, they think about giving back to the society, and that's the attitude that is promoted everywhere. So I think that volunteering is an amazing way to socialize and find your network, find people who are willing to help, and then from there you would have great opportunities coming your way. I think that's the best way to.
When we come from our countries, we have lots of pressures, demands and pressures from cultural pressures and religious pressures, and what you need to follow with regards to your faith and belief. Was there anything of the sort when you came here to kind of obey? You had the freedom to?
I like to say the beauty of Canada is it's a woven fabric of different cultures. Canadians have learned to live together and respect each other. We've learned how to live together and be successful because of our differences, not despite of our
differences.
And
yeah,
that's
true.
the beauty of Canada. Canada is a super successful country because people from different countries, different cultures come together, put all their differences in front, and then try to embrace it,
yeah.
and
Open mind.
and benefit from each other.
Right.
That's the beauty of Canada. Did we experience some cultural differences? Maybe at first, yes, but as an immigrant, you come with open minds. You come open to any change, and that makes all the difference. Attitude makes all the difference.
Absolutely, attitude is the key, actually.
Yes.
On that very, very promising note, Ali and Zara, I thank you so much for your time, sharing your insights
problem.
and all those little, little details that would help any new immigrant.
For sure.
So thank you so much, and I wish you all the very best. Now
Thank
that you
you.
found
Thank
your
you.
niche professionally, I wish you all the very best in everything you do.
Thank
and
you.
contributing
Very much.
back to the community as well.
Absolutely.
It was
Thank
our
you.
pleasure to be here.
Thanks
Thank
for
you
having
so
us.
much.
Yeah.
Dear viewers, thank you so much for watching this edition of Asian Vibes. Till we meet again, stay well.